See, she might want to come and love the vegan, right? And have true intentions to really love the vegan. But she gonna want to cook with canola oil for me. She gonna want to give me donuts and alcohol on Valentine's and these kind of thing. And this is a reflection of your love. But your love does not support the harmony that I am seeking. Your love does not support the health that I'm seeking. So I have to decline your love. You know what I mean? Because you don't understand yourself enough or understand me enough. By understanding yourself enough to know that this is going to poison my mind and poison my body. And in turn, I can't love you truly. So you got to study yourself so that you can love me and love yourself in a healthy, harmonious way. And thus eat a certain kind of way. My dilemma. It's not easy, man. It's not easy being me, man. But I love it. You know why? Because I stand for something. I remember the way God intended, and I want to be close and close to God until I look in the mirror and I see God. I really see God, right? So she got to be willing to see God within herself, to treat me like a God, and to give me proper food, and to, even if you don't want to give me proper food, allow me to eat my proper food and see that, hey, this is good food he's giving me, and don't put up resistance to it. Because if you put up resistance to it, you're putting up resistance to a higher level of loving, a higher level of caring, a higher level of nurturing, right? And therefore you slow down my progress to the light. You slow down your progress to the light. And I will not have it. I will not have anyone stop me from this path. And for a matter of fact, you can be Beyonce. You can be Toni Braxton. You can be the most beautiful woman out there. If this ain't right, this can be right. And if this ain't right, I mean, you can't connect for too long. Because the type of love you're going to offer me, I'm way above that level of receptivity. Right? But I can see this is the best you have to offer. And because I've had it before, and I know what it offers, and I do not choose to align with what it offers, I have to go. And I've had people, beautiful women, successful women, you know, bring this type of love to me. And when I realized what it was, I politely, respectfully exit from that space. Because I know what I am. I know who I am. And for a matter of fact, you can be Beyonce. You can be Toni Braxton. You can be the most beautiful woman out there. If this ain't right, this can be right. And if this ain't right, I mean, you can't connect for too long. Because the type of love you're going to offer me, I'm way above that level of receptivity. Right? But I can see this is the best you have to offer. And because I've had it before, and I know what it offers, and I do not choose to align with what it offers, I have to go. And I've had people, beautiful women, successful women, you know, bring this type of love to me. And when I realized what it was, I politely, respectfully exit from that space. Because I know what I am. I know who I am. And for real, when you know who you are, and your presence in certain people's life requires, not necessarily requires them, but it can trigger them to change. And because they don't want to change, you become somewhat of like an intimidation to them. You become somewhat of a threat to their inability to level up, right? And then, you know, they paint you however they paint you. But it is very okay, because sometimes we want a strong man, right? But sometimes the strong man must come and holler at you and do certain things, as opposed to gently stand firm within his conviction and give you the opportunity to level up or move on. I've had a few girlfriends who had their stuff together, and it inspired me to level up, right? Because I kind of understand a little bit about this natural world. You are how you present yourself, you know, financially, your attire, your clean cut, and all these things, right? So I level up so I could not necessarily make them proud, so I don't feel like I'm slowing anybody down, and at the same time, you know, make them proud, right? But the tables turn, you know. Here it is. There's a few of us who understand the natural world to some extent, you know, because we're forever learning the laws of the natural world, what governs the natural world, and we try to move in alignment with it, whether it's eating, whether it's thinking, whether it's taking action, certain actions, you know, whether it's holding a particular state of mind, right? And these natural doings, become a threat to certain people reality, because in order to gain something, you have to let go of something in it, right? So to gain a deeper awareness of self, to gain a healthier body, to gain a healthier mind, you have to let go of certain things, right? But if it was, I was giving people like a business plan, right? And say, here is this business plan. Come on, let's make this money. You know what I mean? People would be, oh, my case, man. Are you giving this shit for free? You just come and sit down here and give this shit for free? But here it is. I'm giving you tips on how to be a better soul, because we are here ultimately to gain stripes on the soul, to evolve on a soul level, not to master this illusionary matrix. But we don't know why we're here. You know what I mean? Most people don't know why they're here. As far as they think is here to get a boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife, to get a nice big house, to create generational wealth. Because everybody here talking about, oh, we have to create generational wealth. I wonder what y'all do when things change over and we go back to trading. I wonder what all of y'all can do with that mindset. You know, you're looking for a man with money, a woman with money, and all these things. And then you have some people bringing real life to you. Real life. Things that take you back to your Godship. I look at these people like the crazy. You know what I'm saying? Many will be called, few will be chosen. Because people like me and some of those other conspiracy theories, we're the few that trying to call the many. But you guys don't want to hear, because we ain't talking money talk. We don't dress fancy. We don't be popping bottles, you know. We stay humble and we talk. And if you're somebody like me with certain astrological placement, sometimes you're going to sound, according to certain people, you're going to sound a bit conceited, you know. You're going to sound like you're speaking with lots of conviction. You're speaking like it is absolute. No, I'm not speaking like it's absolute. I'm just speaking with passion. And because you're being triggered, you try to find some kind of negative reasoning. And this is kind of like the false ego do. You know what I mean? It tried to create like a good logic behind, like, oh, he's, you know what I mean? Just so that the ego can sit back and like, oh, we did it. Now we don't have to do shit. Understand your self-reflections. But anyway, when I sit down here and talk, I can talk, because it's not me talking, it's God talking. God is there. Come on, sit down and talk to these people, because my next incarnation, I am coming back as a teacher of divine wisdom. And because I'm coming back as a teacher of divine wisdom, you can't teach if you never learn, right? You can't teach if you never learn. Hence why I'm learning what I'm learning now. Hence why I'm being sparked to come and speak. So when I do come back with that platform, that bigger platform, I'll be able to speak. I'll be able to properly articulate myself and stuff, because I'm practicing now, right? So Spirit is letting me know what I'm doing, what to do, and it's explain stuff to me, what to do. You know what I mean? And that's why sometimes I just come and do it. I don't speak into any specific person. I just come and speak because I have a few people who like to hear what I have to say, because it triggered that God in them, it triggered that love in them, you know. And some people whose soul want it, hence why they find me, hence why they still listen. But then that lower ego in them gonna say, you're just talking shit. You don't even pronounce the word properly, right? But that's the 3D version of you. Because this English language, you should never try to master it. You should never try to master this. It's so funny. They want us to master foolery, you know. They want us To master eating with knife and fork, and to master cross the T's and dot the I's. Meanwhile, you go back to the ancestral voice. You're hearing no T's and no I's. Because it's bare ha, ra, hu, hu. You know what I mean? Words that come deep, that stimulate the waters in the body, that produce health, produce movements of the water within this divine vessel. When you have to roll it and speak to how these people, it is. It is what it is, reflection, right? I really do not care to fit in. You know? I just vacating in this place. I know where I'm from. You know? My soul does not belong here. Just like how my physical vessel was not birthed in Barbados, my soul was not first, you know, given the spark on planet Earth. And planet Earth been around for 200,000 years. This version of planet Earth been around for roughly 200,000 years, right? And I've been here many times. Many times. And this is why sometimes I can speak with conviction and I don't care to fit in no more. Because I know all of this happening right now is just levels of the onion that is peeling. And this is why I'm good with, you know, being in my own little cocoon. Not really care if I have too much people around me and all of these things, right? Because I know, you know, these people gonna wanna like trap my spirit, trap my soul into this, right? And this is why you gotta be strong. You gotta be strong to know what you know and to sit humble with what you know and to move how you know, right? And don't force nothing, because then you're going against free will. You're going against natural law. You have to follow the laws. There are laws. You have to know that. You must learn the law and follow the law. And to really follow the law, you don't have to really know the law or so-called relearn the law, because the law is built within you, right? And there's different levels of laws, and as you remember more, you just know how to move within this law. Because within this cell phone programming, it is law. And to make it make sense, like the cell phone part of the law, part of the programming within the cell phone is to not make the cell phone get up and walk. Alright? These are programs when it does not have the ability to do that. Alright? And to a similar extent, there's certain laws that will not allow for us to do certain things while we're in a particular bandwidth of consciousness, of frequency. But as they upgrade the cell phone, it can do different things. And as we upgrade ourselves through thoughts and deeds and learning, we can do different things. But we must follow the law. And on that note, my beautiful divine reflections of pure love, charge, energy. That's who you are, my beautiful divine reflection. On that note, I'm out. But you see how everything is tied in? Look, I just started off talking about my watermelon and how it is a reflection of self-love. And that love is understanding, and you cannot properly love something or yourself if you do not understand yourself, because you will not know what to do to not hurt yourself. You know, so you have a level of love and awareness to know to not touch the stove, or else it can burn you, to not throw bleach in your eyes or in your mouth because it's going to harm you. That's like basic level of / understanding, because of understanding. But as you evolve more, as you give allowance and move out of the bias, you start to evolve in your love. This beautiful sacred heart starts to mature more, and you peel more and more and more of the love, and you move out of earth love and you go into cosmic love. That cosmic heart becomes activated. Now, love does not include only making sure me and my family good. Love does not ensure me and only people in Barbados good. The love become multidimensional, right? Therefore, the love become a more expansive kind of love. Right? The level of consciousness that is being expressed. True love. Right? And it all ties in. Just talking about watermelon and love. Right? And self-love. Because love leaves nothing out. Love is the complete kit. Right? So everything is everything. I am one with the one. That's one of my affirmation. I am one with the one. Because I am the all. Anyway. It's all love.